What we're doing is just like a little Q&A. We're just gonna ask some questions to each other.
Not to each other. It's what people have asked us.
Yeah.
And we'll ask stuff to each other, and we'll chat shit.
Yeah. Right. So, what's the right? Are we doing an introduction? Yeah. What's the first question?
Oh, yeah. Let's jump straight in. First question is, where did we meet?
Okay. So,
go on.
Well, I think with that, it was me, Caleb, and Joel who knew each other in college. Me and Joel were in a band together in college, and Caleb was in his different band.
His pop band.
Being all popper.
Yeah.
Kick it off already.
Yeah.
And then that's how us three know each other.
Yeah. I know Caleb from
knew
high school. I was in band with Caleb in high school. So.
Yeah. And I remember after uni, I was just like, I want to start a band, and I messaged Jamie, and Jamie said about Joel might be interested in joining a band. So I messaged Joel, and then it was us three for about how long? It was like 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, and I was in other bands as well. I was in like 2 or 3 other bands, and I fucked them all off for these guys. So.
And then I remember, because I remember it was like 3 of us, and then I was like, we need another guitarist.
We were like,
at first you were like, nah, we don't need another guitarist. We're fine. I don't know.
No, I think the funniest part about that is the way the lineup was originally.
Yeah. We had another band member.
We still have
a
secret 5th member. Yeah.
He never left.
He just never shows up to rehearsals or gigs or
anything. No.
But he's still part of us.
Yeah, because originally he was meant to be the drummer.
Yeah.
I was the other guitarist and Joel was the bassist. And now it's ended up. Well, Joel was the drummer in our college band, so Joel ended up drumming. I went on the bass.
College band?
Oh shit! Yeah, the drummer that didn't turn up was the drummer in the college band as well.
And literally, that first practice, Caleb had a song idea, and I was like, we need to put some drums to this. So I sat down at the drums and I just started playing this song, and
and it turned into
place.
Yeah, it sounded empty as well. So I jumped on the bass.
Yeah.
And played the bass bit, and Caleb played, and then that was
how it happened.
That was how it just formed, and then me and you were reluctant to get another person because we thought it'd ruin it.
Yeah, because we loved it, what we already had.
Yeah, but then we met Jake, and magic happened. So
I saw Jake at work, and I was like, it was so weird because it was just as I was like thinking, like, do I know any guitarists or anything like that? And I saw you at work, and I hadn't seen you for time, and I was like, oh my days. I was like, how are you doing? And shit like that, and just catch up. And then you said you wasn't really doing much, like musically. So and then I messaged you, and then you came to rehearsal, and it was sick. Yeah,
it was.
What got me with him was how fast that you just come in. Obviously, Caleb probably showed you a couple of like the riffs, but you just picked it up straight away, and you remembered them straight away. And I think even after the first practice, me and Joel was on the drive home in the car, we were just like. Shit, Caleb was right.
Yeah, literally.
I love it when you say that.
Yeah. It's very rare. Very rare.
It was like the first practice I went to with his. Me and Caleb went there, and it was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine, mate, don't worry, it'll be chill. And we go there, and it's like some really, like, it was night as well because it was like it was winter, so it was already night. It was a dodgy-looking place. I'm like, right, and then I see Jamie just stood in like the shadows smoking. I'm like, right, here we go. And then like, oh yeah, the drummer's late. And then you come, instantly take your shirt off. I get like, hello, shirt off, sits down, starts banging drums drill. And I'm like, okay. I just sat there really quiet.
But the thing is, like, even that first practice, I was dead like strict, like. So, oh no, you need to do that riff differently. You need to do it like that and stuff. And I felt proper tight afterwards.
It's off the beat. Like, it's not on the beat. It's
exactly. I did throw you in at the deep end there, but
yeah,
Jake still wakes up in cold sweats hearing you saying off the beat.
It's off the beat.
Let me show you how to do it.
I remember when I was in rehearsal, and I was just like, because you were dead straight. I was just like, oh shit, Joel's a bit scary.
Yeah. Should have warned him.
Yeah.
Oh god. What's the next question?
Well, the second question was how do we form? But we've pretty much kind of just covered that.
Answered that,
The next one I think is a good one is why we called on at dining. Now this one's a good one. It's got the actual reason why is such an anticlimax. To be honest,
This road to finding the name was like dragging balls through broken glass. Basically, we wouldn't stop fucking arguing over what we were gonna call the band.
Like for ages, we were gonna be called M-Bot, and I hated that.
It was amazing. I loved that name.
You loved it because you thought of it.
Well, not that. I loved it anyway, but
it was on a list of like 12 things, and they were all shy.
It was basically the lesser of the evils that were on that list.
Yeah, and then I think like it was like months in, and we're just we're outside on like a flag break in rehearsal, and we're just chatting shit, and I was like, we just talking my names coincidentally. I was like, what about all night dining? And then you all just stopped and was like, you know what?
Yeah.
All right, and then it just stopped.
And then we were like, it sounds like a cafe.
Yeah. Oh, that's come around to bite us on the ass like twice already.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
I bet how everyone finds us is just because they're looking for a cafe at night and they're like, who the fuck are these?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, lads. I forgot to tell you, for free publicity, I've put us on Just Eat. So you can actually
Is that why people keep messaging me asking for a kebab?
Yeah, why has my kebab not turned up, mate?
That's why you keep getting texts at 8:30 asking for a bacon butty in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
What's the next one? Is that it?
No, we got loads.
No, we got quite a few, haven't we?
We got. I think the next good one is who writes the songs.
Okay, let's start that one.
Well, I usually just like I have an idea, and then I bring that idea. I usually have like an idea of like maybe a verse and chorus or something like that, and then I'll bring it in rehearsal, and then it'll just like, and then we'll build it from there. So it's like,
and we all jump on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we all
have like a twist on it.
We literally throw all of our yeah.
I think
so it's a good like collaboration and a good like.
It's definitely a group thing, but you're the ideas man. Yeah, but
I have like two really good examples of the best. So what I think are like two of our best songs and how they come around was the first one we ever did when you come in with Favourite Place. And how that just turned from what it started off as to what it is now.
That had such a journey as well.
Yeah. And the other one is Jake, actually, when we did Smokescreen.
Yeah.
It was just like, how
it started
the
off with like
hell
chords, and then it turned into sort of like the
and then you did that finger picking thing at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't think of a riff. And I had one in my head, and I was trying to tell you how to play it from behind a drum kit, and I was like, this is not happening. So just literally took the guitar off you and played this riff, and you were like,
Jake was just stood up there like, oh.
Jake was like, right.
No, but it's the way that, I think the way that worked is Jake's style of playing as well. As soon as you started playing the drums, because I thought instead of having this normal, because I turned the pedal on through it and thought just to give it a drive. And then when he hit that riff in the way that Jake plays, you know how the way that he does it makes it sound so much more alive. Yeah. I think by the end of it, I think we were all weak at the knees about finishing our pants. Like,
it was amazing. I still remember that practice.
Yeah,
it was just a concept at the time, and we're like, okay, right, well, let's just put all together what we have and just play through it for a bit. And it ended up going on for like an extra 2 minutes longer than we expected it to.
Yeah.
And like we even ended on like the perfect like chord for it, and then we both just like, I've still got the chords on my phone. We're all just like,
it was a perfect cadence. Yeah,
it was a perfect. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. It's like one of the only songs that we do end on in a nice perfect cadence.
we always don't, which is great. I like how we don't.
When I think of like writing, when I think of like writing songs, and I think of like my favorite memory of like writing a song, and it'll always go back to writing Smokescreen and then having that first chorus, and it was the first song we wrote with Jay, and I was just and it was just like a great feeling. Remember playing that chorus, and then we were just all buzzing, And I remember it was like, that's the one that sticks out to me most as well. Like, it was like, it was the first time with Jake writing a song, and I could see he was like kind of like excited about it, and it was just like thriving off that and shit.
Yeah, I love the journey. It had like it started off as like block chords with like a completely different strumming pattern, and then it went to the picking thing. The drums sort of had the change as well. So now when we play it, it's got like a very sort of like Joel's drums, and that is so sick. I fucking love them. And then oh yeah, honestly. So and what makes me laugh the most is the fact that after that we were on such a high. We're like, oh my god, that's amazing. That's why. Yeah. We wrote fucking Circles, and it was the shittest song going.
We wrote a song called Circles, right? And we were buzzing so much that we just wrote this song, Smokescreen. And we wrote this song called Circles to practice afterwards. And it was the worst song you can imagine. It was so bad. And we were just like, what are we doing? What?
No, but like the thing is, we loved
it
like,
for so long.
For a while, like it was like, yeah, this song is sick. And then randomly we were just like, why is this song dead? Like, what?
Yeah, I think it, like Joel said, I think it's just because we were riding the high of Smokescreen, going, we just wrote an absolute banger. Everything we touched is going to turn to gold, and it definitely didn't. It just went.
Yeah, because I remember coming back after like a break or something, and then you're. I must have missed.
You went to Japan. You were in Japan.
When I went, because like I came back, I must have missed like a practice. Yeah, because probably the April when I was only went for 10 days. I came back and you're like, yeah, so we all decided to drop Circles. I was like, good.
I remember it kind of like grounded me because I was like, after Smokescreen, I was just like, this is the sickest song ever. I was like, I can write so many good songs with these. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, maybe I'm not invincible. Got Circles, so.
Yeah. Definitely. I think like that was a proper like punch in the face, put you back down to where you are kind of level on it. Because so I've been not on here. I meant to say it. I've been asked before. Do we practice and like play every song we write? And no, not a chance, because some of the stuff we come out with is dog shit.
Yeah.
we only, it's like when we write a song, if we try and rush it, it is terrible. Like if we try and force it, it is. But the best ones we do come out naturally. They just flow out instantly.
I think the best way to explain it is like we throw a lot of shit, and the stuff that sticks really sticks. Like
throw enough shit at the wall, some of it's gonna stick.
If we play a song like 3 practices in a row and we're all buzzing about it, it's gonna be a good song. Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah, but then on the flip side of that, when we wrote 1 or 2 tunes that we've left, which we shouldn't, but it's because we were practicing so hard on a set for a gig.
Yeah.
That we like, we don't just mess around, really, do we, lads? Like, we drill the set to fuck before we go on to the gig. And we've kind of forgot about some that were bangers, like that one that Caleb brought in. I really want to retry, that the Green Eyes.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Absolute tune.
It was
it started off different, but the way you played the chords fitted better than what we had, but the lyrics fit over it, so we just swapped it out.
Caleb came in with like lyrics. I came in with like this chord, these chord like chorusy bit, and a verse actually as well. And it was like, oh, it kind of fits. And there's also like Woman as well. We don't play that half as much as
I love Woman. I think it's such a good song.
And then we've got
there's a bit of a reason. There's a bit of a reason why we don't play Woman.
It's my fave.
It's my fave. You hate it?
Nah, I do actually like it. I'll
sing it. I
can't sing it.
Yeah.
Voice crack every time.
Bro, fuck
no matter what key we play, you can't sing it.
Yeah, man. Jake probably could.
Sorry, I'm not Whitney. I'm fucking hell. I'm only human. Fucking hell, man.
Should write songs that you can sing then. Write songs that you can actually sing.
You know what? Playing time, Joel.
Oh.
If we're going at it, I'm going for the throat. Jake, tune your guitar, for fuck's sake.
No, I think it should be the other way around. I'm the one who should be playing more in time.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, Joel be in tune.
All right.
Yeah, the amount I can't count the amount of times where you two have been arguing and me and Jake are just looking at each other from across the room, just making each other laugh.
Mummy, Daddy, please
feel
stop
like-
arguing.
Mummy, Daddy.
You just
I
hear
feel
weird
like
noises.
me and Joel arguing has helped Jake and Jamie bond.
Yeah, literally.
It's like the built a
You just-
relationship over a dysfunctional relationship that they're not
Yeah.
even in.
So you'll just hear you two arguing, and then out of nowhere, either me or Jacob will be doing.
You got me and Caleb shouting at each other from across the room, and then these two in the middle just making weird noises down the mic and shit. It's just
Oh yeah, when I just put the mic in my mouth.
beatboxing again.
Oh man.
Yeah, What's the next question?
Yeah, just gonna say.
Yeah. Have you guys been writing while in lockdown? A little bit. Caleb's had a song.
Yeah, a little bit.
I had a song idea. It was like just like me a bit of an idea. Joel's had ideas as well.
I find it really difficult to write on my own.
Yeah.
I find it so much easier to bounce off other people's ideas
100%.
than to write a song on my own. Like we're in practice, if one of us has an idea, I can literally just bounce straight off it, and we get the momentum going, and we get a song sorted. But on my own, I find it so difficult to find the motivation and stuff. So it's a lot harder. But I've had little ideas here and there, but nothing solid.
Well, I've had a few, but again, it's only off things that either Jake or Caleb's done. Like I've got a few like bass riffs ready for when we go back in against what you have already sent in, which is like we work as a unit, always has been. Like that's how it was from the beginning, pretty much. So it's hard to do it separate.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we are so used to all writing together.
Yeah, it's mine.
It's quite odd. Yeah.
And like for ages, like I was like, oh, this could be a good time. Like when it was lockdown, I was like, this could be a good time to like write some tunes or something like that. But then for ages, I just couldn't write anything. Like it was just, all that was coming out was just like shit. And then I had one idea that stuck, but like yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I've had a lot of like lyric ideas, like and like just like if I'm just walking somewhere. Well, I'm not walking, taking the dog for a walk. Yeah, I'm always 2 meters apart. Don't worry, I wash my hands.
I ended up. I tried writing some, jotting some chords down, but I'd been listening to that much of the same band that I ended up just pretty much writing their song. I think it was McFly as well.
Oh, you
just ended.
Call me cheeser.
I know.
What's wrong with McFly?
Don't admit. Thank you, Joel.
Which one was it? Which one was it?
You couldn't even think of a song?
I couldn't even think of a McFly song. I don't even know. I was like, what's the one with the colours? I forgot.
No, it was all about you. It's all about you.
Oh, I learned that. I learned that the other day when they did it for.
They did for NHS. I think that's what got it stuck in my head.
Yeah,
I was like,
as soon as I saw it, I was like, "There's some really cool chords in that," so I learned it, and yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't write.
All right, 3, 2, 1, back in the room.
Oh, thank you for that introduction. Couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks, man.
Okay, we're rolling now, right? Okay.
All right.
What's the next question?
To be fair, we've only got 2 questions left. One of them's going to be really quick, and one of them's going to be a pretty good one.
Are these both from Caleb's mum?
Yeah.
We'll do shout out to Deb.
So Caleb. So the fans really want to know, why does mum call you Cali Wally Woo?
Woo. You missed the second woo.
Oh yeah, Cali Wally Woo. I think that sounds better, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been like, it's just always been a family name. It's just been, ever since I was a kid, just like, Mum would be like, oh, hi, Cali Wally Woo. I just run to her. Because that was my calling, you know.
Cali Wally Woo.
Gets me choked up thinking about it, you know.
Shut up, you game.
Right, but, time for the real question. When are we releasing next?
That's a difficult question.
So we were recording like a really good song called
we can't say what it's called, can we?
Yeah. I mean,
can we?
There must be a reason why we can't.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it was mostly done. Like it's very close.
Literally everything's done. Just vocals.
Very very
because
close.
Just before lockdown, Caleb had a cold.
Yeah.
So just on the last day, the day that we were doing vocals,
I remember I had a cold and I was like, kind of like gutted about this because I couldn't record it, but I was also kind of like, have I got corona?
Yeah, we fully thought that he did, and we'd all been sat in a room with him for like weeks on end doing this.
And when we say a room, this room is like 2 by 2 meters.
Yeah,
like, it's not a big room.
Like, wow.
Yeah, so it's like that's the type of room you have to be in alone if you want to like be 2 meters apart from anybody.
I mean, regardless of that, we also exchanged a lot of bodily fluids with all of us. So it didn't make a difference about the size of the room.
We're not allowed to talk about that. I told you not to bring it up, Joel.
Joel, there's an ongoing court case.
That wasn't in the rules.
No, I'm joking.
Specified.
It was in the T's and C's.
Yeah.
When you signed the contract.
So it was like so we only had vocals left, and it's like it was sounding really really good. But then lockdown obviously happened, and we don't know how long it's going to be until we can go back to finish it. But so until then, it's kind of just in limbo.
But if anyone has ever been to any of the gigs, you will know it because on the last one at Night and Day, Retro Bar, sorry, the last one at Retro Bar, this was the one I think that got the most people moving around. Yeah. This one seemed to get a massive reaction when we played it, so you'll know which one it means.
It was such a fun song to write as well.
It meant
so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the first chorus though that I had?
Oh God, it was
terrible.
My babes
stressing me out.
and the chords, like the chord that we ended on in like the verse, so the first chord of the chorus, such a horrible interval. It was so disgusting.
Do you know what?
I just didn't know what it was.
Do you know what? I remember that practice as well. I got there before either Jake or Joel had. And Caleb was just in the room on his own. And I had a really long shit day at work. And he went, got a chorus. Got this great chorus. And he played it and went, oh, yeah, that's good, that, mate. I hadn't got the strength to argue with you. And I was waiting for Joel to get there to tell you.
So I could do it, yeah.
Yeah, because Joel would be angry.
I didn't know.
And it's just
the thing is, I didn't.
Joel would have been more pissed off if he didn't get the chance to say it was shit. And if I'd only
probably. I think it was Jake that said, you didn't like it at first.
I think Jake was just like mid rehearsal. He was just like, yeah, it's a bit shit.
Yeah, I was like, and it was kind of like a weird thing for me because like in the time what I've been, even though like I've been in it pretty much almost from the start, it was still probably the first time I feel like I actually spoke out and said, actually, guys, I don't like that bit.
I was like, my foot down.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Because I am the worst.
I was
person.
like, Jake, how dare you speak against me?
Leave.
I'm honestly, I'm the worst person to like show something to first because I'll just say yeah if it sounds all right at the start until I actually hear it through a few times and then it's go that's not the best. But the new chorus now is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, this song is gonna go off.
What kind of sounds is it like? What does it remind you of? That kind of vibe?
I don't know, like I feel like our songs are hard to put into a genre. Yeah. It's weird to say that because
it is weird. I know what you mean.
Away, or you're indie, or you're alternative rock, or something like that. But I don't know. It's weird. But I don't know.
I don't know because it's like you get some of the songs that are like Butterfly, are like very catfish.
But then Butterfly's quite. Songs... I'd say that's like alt rock. Whereas songs like Smokescreen's probably quite indie.
After Work as well.
After Work's very indie.
But some of them are quite Kings of Leon as well.
Yes.
It's weird.
Let's not forget the favourite Revival.
Favourite place. Oh, Revival.
Revival.
Country
Revival is like country. Yeah, it's like blues, really, isn't it?
Country.
Yeah.
It's a proper country song, like pickup truck and
remember when we tried to record that sound effect of someone pouring a drink? It sounded like
yes. I've still got that. On
my God! And then like
we're going the awkward moment of life with you three staring at me, and I've got this glass of water just going. Trying not to laugh down the mic.
The thing is, though, the amount of takes it took to get us pouring
pour a glass of
water from one glass
well.
to another. It was like we had this. Caleb had this idea. We were recording this song Revival, right? It's 4 chords the entire way through, right? But it's a tune. But we were recording this song, and Caleb had this idea. He was like, "Oh, guys, why don't we? What a sound! It's like someone drinking water in the middle of it." And we're like, "What? What are you on about?"
If you let Caleb explain it, there is the story behind why you wanted us to do it.
I remember when we wrote it. I wrote it when I was on holiday, and it was with my mate Jack. Oh, fucking hell, too many J's. With Jack, and I remember when we would record like a voice note of it. I remember I remember hearing someone pouring a drink of water.
Right.
And I remember listening to it back, and I was like, "That sounds sick."
Yeah, and so we were recording it in my living room.
Yeah.
And Caleb goes, "Yeah, we need this water sound." And it took us like 15 takes to just get Jamie pouring water.
Every time it sounded like someone, he sounded too violent pouring the water. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember when we got to the point where it's like,
can you pour it as if you care about it, please? It's a bit too like.
And then he wanted us to clink the glass as he was doing it as well. It was like, what?
As you pour it, can you just tap the glass together?
I remember Jamie was like, "Are you fucking serious? Why are you making me do it? I play the bass. You got me pouring water.
I don't play the glass
because it's not beer."
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
it was funny. It was funny. Yeah. So just to get back to the question then, because there's not got much time left. We don't know when we're going to release it next.
Shit! Yeah, that was the question. I forgot.
Yeah, as soon as we can.
Back. Yeah, as soon as we can get back to the studio,
as soon as we
finish
can
the
get
song,
into the studio,
we can start. Releasing some teasers for you guys, and then, take it from there. But until
yeah,
then,
we're not just going to give it you straight away. We're going to really make you wait for it.
I mean, you don't think Corona's been bad enough?
No, we've got no clip it to put out.
Clip it.
Well,
this is why we're doing this.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So so that's all the questions done for this time anyway. So yeah, this was the Q&A. Thanks for listening.
So if you want a shout out or if you got another question, let us know and we'll put
we'll probably do it over a lockdown.
We'll get you next time.
Yeah, man. Thank you.